What is up? It is me, Looks by Lottie, and welcome to today's video. If it's your first time here on my channel, then welcome. I'm so glad to see you here today. If you like videos about makeup, make sure to subscribe down below. I post every Tuesday and Friday. If this is your second, third, fourth, or however many times you've been here, then welcome back. It's so good to see you again. Make sure to press that bell down below so you are always notified when I post a new video. So it's been a hot second since I uploaded anything on the YouTubes. I posted my last video for Lottie Ween, and I also posted a Sephora haul and a get ready with me, and then kind of ghosted y'all. To be honest, to be, a little on with y'all, I needed a little bit of a break. I uploaded a lot during the month of October, and I was doing a lot of editing, and so I just wanted to take a little bit of chill time, just like relax, not have to worry about things. I even filmed a vlog with Alex when we went to Alabama, shout out to Buc-ee's. I just really haven't found the urge to edit it, because I'm like, I just really need to take some time to chill and just like relax. But I'm back on my game now, baby. And of course I'm going back into it with the longest video to film. So it's been a while since I've done a 3 looks 1 palette, but I really do like doing them. It's fun to kind of play around with palettes and see what different looks I can do with them and not just do the same thing over and over again. And today we are using the Jackie Aina palette. I actually got this on sale about a year ago. I don't think you can get it in stores anymore, but she is a beautiful palette. Look at all of these wonderful shades, so gorgeous. But I'll be honest, I haven't really used her that much because sometimes I look at her and I just get nothing. She doesn't speak to me. So this video is to challenge myself and to make 3 different looks. Usually the format I go about this is that I do a natural everyday look, a look that's super colorful, and then one look that's kind of in the middle. And when I do this, I also do this with a voiceover, so voiceover Lottie is coming back. I know you guys just love her so much. But without further ado, let's get started. Hey y'all, let's go ahead and get into our first look. Since this is going to be my neutral look, I went into the shade Edges and buffed it into my crease. I blended it up a little bit, but not too close to the brow bone. I blended out Edges with the shade Ginger, a soft brown that could also be used as a great transition shade. Next, I took the shade Credit and tapped it into my outer corner. I also blended it into the lower part of my crease, bringing back Edges and Ginger to balance the light and darker shades. I'm cutting a half cut crease with concealer, making sure I brought the top of my cut crease above my actual crease. On my lid, I put the shade Soleil, adding a peachy little twist to this look. Once I was finished applying the shimmer, I blended out the edge of a cut crease with the shade Credit. Now I am putting the Molly Beauty Evercolor shadow stick on my waterline, prepping it to place our next shadow down. I'm tapping the shade Zam onto my waterline, which is unfortunately pretty messy. If you have sensitive eyes, I would consider just skipping this step entirely. On my lower lash line, I placed Credit right along my lash, blended it out with Edges, and softened it up with Ginger, tying it into the shades that are on my lid. As usual, I did my lashes and liner off camera. The bronzer I used today is a Physicians Formula Season to Season bronzer. I mixed all the shades on my brush to help give my face a little bit of color. From the Jacqueline Cosmetics Bougie Rouge blush palette, I used the shade Pretty Posh on my cheeks and the tip of my nose to give a light flush. Today's highlight is the LYS Beauty Aim High highlighter in the shade Brave, a perfect champagne to tie my face all together. I wanted to go for a nude lip, so I outlined my lips in the Jacqueline Pout Spoken Lip Liner in shade Hot Tea to start. Next, I fill my lips in with a Huda Beauty Demi Matte Lipstick in shade Day Slayer. To add a bit of shine, I used the Fenty Gloss Bomb Mini in Cake Shake. And here is our natural look. Super fun and super perfect for fall. A little sultry, but a little sassy. I'm calling her Salted Caramel Cold Foam because that's the vibe that I'm getting. Sweet, but packs a bit of a punch. Now, let's move on to look 2. This look is going to start playing around with a bit more color. First, I'm taking the shade Pinker and blending it into my crease. I'm also taking an angled blending brush and blending towards the tip of my brow for a winged out effect. To deepen up the crease and the wing, I take the shade Credit and place it in the lower part of my crease, making sure it blends well with Pinker and doesn't completely overpower the look. Here, I'm doing a faux cut crease by taking the shade Doulas and patting it on my lid. I make sure to bring it up to the crease as well, so it looks more like a proper cut crease instead of just slapping some shades on my lid. I wanted to take the shade Sponsored on my lower lash line, but after evaluating my choices, I realized that this was the wrong one. Luckily, I was able to rub most of it off. Instead, I just took Credit on the lower lash line and blended it out with Pinker. This time around, I took Sponsored and added it to the outer half of my lid, making sure it blended well with the shade Doulas. This turned out to look super cool, in my opinion. Once again, lashes and liner off camera. For bronzer, I took the cool shade of the Juvia's Place Bronze Duo to sculpt my face. I added a bit of a twist with the purple blush, specifically the Fenty Cheeks Out Cream Blush in shade Drama Class. My highlighter today is the Ciate London X Christine Quinn No Filter Universal Highlighter. I used the Jacqueline lip liner again to line my lips to prepare for a deep, vampy lip. It was my first time using the Pinot Noir liquid lipstick from Glamlight, but I was surprised how pigmented this lippy is. The color is also super pretty, but in typical Lottie fashion, it ended up pretty messy. I cleaned it up with some concealer before adding the Pecan Pie Gloss, also from Glamlight. This smoky glam is so perfect for fall. It's definitely a way to add a little bit of color into a grungy glam. I'm calling this look Witchin' because this reminds me of my witch Halloween look I did just last month. Also, it's a play on the word bitchin'. Hehe. Alright, on to the last look. This look will be our most colorful look. First, I'm taking the shade Supreme and blending it a little high in the crease, curving out towards the tip of the brow and extending it just a little bit. I don't connect the shadow to my outer corner at all, just keep it like a floating crease. Next, I deepen up the shadow with Pinker, following the same shape, but just a little lower. I bring back a bit of Supreme to make sure the pink is not overpowered. I cut my crease with a white concealer, making sure there is a lot of lid space and that it follows the shape of our pink shadows. Now I'm outlining my cut crease with the shade Big Wig, taking the thin side of my flat brush and tapping it along to build up the pigment. I guess my phone deleted this footage, but on the inner half of my lid I placed the shade Trust Issues and on the outer half I placed Shookington. I also made sure Shookington winged out towards the tip of our shadow wing. After I put my lashes on, it was time to wrap up my look. I used the Benefit Hoola bronzer to warm up my face, making sure I didn't contour too heavily. I dove into the Moon Prism blush palette from Lunar Beauty, mixing the shades Stargaze and Spacey. I topped it all off with the Michaela X Glamlight Pop-In Highlighter. To line my lips, I used one of the ColourPop lippy sticks. I don't remember the shade, but I do remember that it was far too light for the lippy we ended up creating. For For lipstick, I used the Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Snow Way Bay. Finally, I added the Fenty Gloss Bomb Cream in shade Cupcakin'. This look was so fun to make. Not too crazy, but definitely a little creative. I'm calling this look Berry Bubblegum because of all the pinks and purples that went into this look. Okay y'all, so that's going to be the end of my 3 looks 1 palette video for the Jackie Aina palette. Which look was your favorite? Go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. And thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I appreciate every single one of you. Now go ahead and leave a like and a comment, make sure you're subscribed, and also turn on notifications so you know when I post my next upload. Now I think I need to go make a purchase from Forever Mood. Like, who doesn't need candles right now? I'll see you guys later. Bye!